Dear student, in this video, I am going to explain the very basic fundamental that you must know before you start the designing of IIR type of filter, that is infinite impulse response type filter. We are familiar that we always have the choice to design whenever we are going to design a filter. The two choices are there. One is finite impulse response type filter designing or infinite impulse response type filter design. Finite impulse response, which is abbreviated as FIR, in this case, output depends on present input as well as past input values. Whereas in the case of infinite impulse response type filter designing, output depends on present input, past input values as well as past output values. Because of the feedback involved from the output to the system, the IIR type filter designing most of the time have the recursive form. Means there is a feedback involved. Whereas in the case of FIR, there is no feedback involved, so it is a non-recursive type. So, so whenever you are going to design a filter, the filter must be reliable as well as stable for the practical use. So the condition of realizability means it must be causal. In this case, the impulse response that satisfied the causality criteria, meaning is that it must be zero for all the negative values of n. And in the case of stability, the criteria of stability is defined as the magnitude sum of impulse values for all the instances from 0 to infinity. The sum of all that must be less than infinity or must be some finite value. So the stability as well as causality give the expression of a realizable filter or the practically applicable filter. The stability as well as causality can be better understood by the cause and zero concept as well. But we should also be familiar that if the system impulse response is given to you, how you will show the stability and causality criteria. So, as I'm going to describe the basic fundamental things about IIR filter. Here we will see that the general expression of infinite impulse response filter is that that it must have infinite number of impulse response values. So certainly the transfer function of such type of impulse response will involve infinite number of terms. That's why the transfer function here is expressed as n equal to 0 to infinity hn z raised to the power minus n. We start from n equal to 0 because it must be a causal system. So no negative value of the n is involved here. So this is the expression, a direct expression of IR filter. But when we expressed in terms of ratio of two polynomials, we have seen this thing before by writing down the difference equation. When you write down the difference equation, you take the z transform of both the side, and finally you find hzy, calculating yz upon xz. So in that particular case, you will get the transfer function is the expression of the ratio of two polynomials. Here we will see the numerator polynomial is of order m because the highest value of z inverse goes up to m, and the numerator polynomial have a order n because highest value in this polynomial uh, z inverse have a value n. Is highest value goes up to n. So whatever the largest value, either m or n, is depend and it will decide the overall order of the filter. For example, if m is 3 and here n is 4, so the order of the filter will be 4 in this case. So at the time of selection, that which filter we have to design, we have to look for the need of the customer, which type of filter we have to select. If we want to design a IIR filter, means we should know the value of coefficient AK and BK in this expression. And in this case, and in the case when we know the specification beforehand, the specification means you have to design a specific magnitude response of the filter. So if you want to have such type of, for example, such type of magnitude response in the final filter designing, in that particular case, the requirement for IAR filter can be satisfied by the third order uh, third, third order filter, whereas the same requirement is satisfied by FIR filter having the order up to 18th length. In this case, we will see IIR filter transfer function is expressed as a ratio of two polynomial. The numerator polynomial degree goes up to 3 and denominator polynomial degrees also goes up to 3. So this is a third order filter. And we can also see the roots of this numerator polynomial will give the idea about zeros, and the roots of this numerator polynomial will give the idea about poles. We can finding out these roots and locate it on the all zero plot. Here we will see all the poles lie inside the unity circle, so it is a stable filter. So our purpose is to make a choice which one will be better to make a realizable filter with the given specification. So in this case, you are able to see that FIR filter that provide the desired response require a length of 18. 18 means the degree of the FIR filter will be of 18th order. This means there will be 18 delay elements. Similarly, there will be the 17 adder, at least 17 or 18 adder will be there. So it will have 18 plus 18 means 36 elements in the formation of this filter. Whereas in this case, what you will see, at most 3 delay units are needed. And the number of adders here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 adder is here. So means the overall designing cost that can be calculated, that can be assessed by the number of component involved is less in the case of IAR in comparison to FIR. Also, the filter that you are, FIR filter, we are mostly prefer in order to get a stable filter. Whereas you are seeing in the case of IAR that you are also able to make a stable filter by locating the poles of the filter. So in this particular case, IAR filter will be a better choice. Okay. So this is the thing that you must be very clear before you start the designing of IAR filter or FIR filter. Thank you.